What up? What up?
What's goody? What's goody?
That's perfect timing if I called it.
Gotta be, man. Gotta be. You know what I mean?
How you feeling, man?
Chilling, brother. Chilling, brother. Just getting off work and looking forward to doing the show, bro. How you doing?
I'm good. I'm good, man.
I like
Ready
that
to get
jacket, bro.
into it. I appreciate you, brother. I appreciate you.
That shit's tough. Yeah.
Right behind you, but finally joined you. You know what I'm
Hey,
saying?
hey. We got the same
You
table,
know,
bro. It's all good.
yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Fucking, just want to let the people know, unfortunately, 619 won't be joining us this episode. So shout out to him.
Shocker.
We got, yeah, it happens. It happens. But shit, we got some great things in store. Like the title suggests, this is a Street Beefs Dirty South breakdown right here. They just
hmm
had an event. But before we get to that, man, you just had a major fight, and I think we need to talk about that real quick,
We
if
can.
that's cool with you.
Yeah, we can.
Okay, okay,
Yeah. Yeah, man. Just had a little fun. I mean, I don't know about a big one. I feel like I've had bigger ones, you know what I'm saying? But this one, I feel like all of them are big at this point, you know what I'm saying? So it's all good. But yeah, man, I just went out to Long Beach, bro, for a WCK Muay Thai last weekend. Fought some dude from San Diego. Smoked him for 3 rounds and got the unanimous decision. And, it was cool, man. I felt like myself again in there. I had a little bit of a little like skid I was dealing with, and just feeling like I wasn't myself. So to be in there and flowing and doing all the things I know I'm capable of, it just gives me the confidence to keep the streak going.
yes,
So
sir.
yeah.
And I've seen clips of the fight, man, and you were looking sharp. You were looking real crispy out there. And yeah, man, where can we find the full fight?
So I mean, I don't think they have the full fights like uploaded, but I mean, I was gonna be posting another like actual like highlight post because I feel like the one I just posted was more so just like me like leaning back, looking like I'm in the Matrix and shit. So I think the next one I'm gonna post like just like some more like actual like fight clips, like actual like strikes landed and shit like that and more like action shots. So but the full fight, if anyone wants to see it, bro, can hit me up. I have it. I can send it to anyone on Google Drive. Anyone that wants to peep the full one, unedited, raw, ringside, I have that. So let me know, man. But yeah, man, it's just another fight for me, dog. Felt good to get out there, and I got another one coming up in like 7 weeks.
Okay,
Yes, sir.
staying busy, staying active. I like it.
Yeah, man. Got to. I want to go pro. I want to go pro. Maybe like not next year, but definitely like early 27.
Okay,
So I'm laying the groundwork now. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, you
So
have been, man, for a minute.
yeah, been trying, bro. So, but no, I appreciate all y'all, man, always supporting me, bro. Because like I always said it, man. Without like the support of Street Beefs and just the people in general, bro, like the shit wouldn't be what it is. You know what I'm saying? It's not what it is. It's not the same. So a lot of that shit, I put a lot of my like success and just of anything I do towards like the community that we built in Street Beefs and how much y'all support as well. So
That's beautiful, man. That's
yeah,
beautiful.
man.
But shoot, man, I think we have some guests in the background.
Hell yeah.
If Daniel wants to bring anybody on, we can get to it.
Hell yeah. Who we got tonight?
Got my boy Jay over from the Yankee
Jay?
and the Brit channel.
What's
You
good,
know,
everybody?
Is that the Yankee or the Brit? No, I'm playing.
My
yeah, man,
British
y'all check
accent
out.
is awful, I'll just stick with the Yankee because my British accent is awful.
I like it. I like it. I like it. Mine's pretty shit too. When people ask me to do it, I low key be like hella embarrassed. I'm like, nah, you ain't gonna get me slipping.
I always get told I sound Australian, but like really bad Australian too.
Damn
Should I turn into the crocodile hunter looking ass? Like,
it. Jay, man, for those who don't know, we have a podcast, MMA Underground. That's on Jay's channel, The Yankee and the Brent. Y'all go check us out every Wednesday, 5:30 p.m. Just so y'all know, we got Bushido Zed in the house this week. So, yeah, yeah.
Yes, sir.
that's a
We
good
got
one, bro.
Diesel on the spin. Man, that's an exclusive, man. First time,
Yeah.
bro. First time. So, definitely looking forward to that interview right there, man.
Oh,
That's a
sorry.
good one. I'm definitely gonna be tuned in for that.
Appreciate you. Appreciate you.
Yes, sir.
What's going
We
on,
got
Jay?
How's it going?
Man, chilling, bro. Chilling.
So,
Wait.
what were you gonna say? Sorry, I cut you off.
No. Go ahead. Go ahead.
I was just gonna say, I'm guessing I'm just here for the elephant in the room.
I mean,
I'm not gonna lie, I forgot about that shit till you said it, bro. But now I
we-
definitely need to get on that. That shit was good, bro.
that's
Doggy.
completely up to you. Cause
I gotta be the 619 instigator when he's not here, bro. So let's
I
get
was
it.
just about to say 619 ain't here, so it's completely up to you.
I'm
If Isaac
instigating like
want
a
to play that role,
motherfucker.
Isaac will fill those shoes happily. You know.
No, for me though, it's not even super personal. It's just once he brought Yankee and the Brit into it, I felt like I had to tell the whole story. I wouldn't have said
Talk to
shit
him.
if Fire Chicken would have just came at me. I wouldn't have gave a fuck. But when he brought Yankee and the Brit in it, I felt like I had to say and tell what happened because there's 9 other people on that channel who put in work. And I just felt like he was trying to take his bigger platform and try to like bully the smaller platform. And I was like, fuck it. I'm just going to say something because people know he ain't the first person that ain't liked me. It's just the first person I've ever spoke on.
Mm.
Talk that.
I mean, it's just like I'll tell you exactly what happened too. So after the Charlie Kirk shit happened, I made a video that was breaking down how I felt horrible for his family, that nobody should ever die for what they believe, but I'm not going to pretend I was sad. And I broke down why people were upset. Fire Chicken got in his feelings and he unfriended me, which is cool. You don't want to be my friend. You got different political beliefs. Cool, right? I'm cool with that. Fire Chicken and Mandy both unfriended me, which I was cool with. But then I keep seeing in my stories, they keep checking out everything I'm doing, but I don't say shit, whatever. And I'm having a conversation one day with Scarface. And he said something about people not keeping that same energy. And I said, oh, you mean like Fire Chicken? But because I'm not low down, I ain't going to talk behind your back. I tagged him. Like, if I'm going to say something, you're going to hear it.
I love it.
Because I'm not going to be some dude who I don't want people running and go, hey, Jay said this or whatever. Fuck that. If I got something
Nah,
to say,
stand on
say
business.
So I just said he doesn't keep that energy with people who benefit him. And so then he got mad and blocked me, but then he kicked me out of the scrapyard group, which is cool. But then he kicked me out of the regular street beefs groups, and I didn't even realize it. So Sunshine requests me to get in the group. I get in the group.
Wow.
Scarface reaches out to me. He's like, bro, you're my people. That shit ain't gonna fly. Like, whatever, you're good. I didn't ask them to take away Fire Chicken's mod. I didn't ask them to do anything. I didn't go run and tell Daddy. I didn't tell anybody shit. And then Fire Chicken decided to come out and just drop a huge post calling me out. Cool. But soon as he said the Yankee and the Brit, I was like, fuck it. I'm going to tell the whole story then. And I don't know if it was just what I said to Fire Chicken, or I mean, what I said about Scarface, but Mandy tried to troll me, so I just blocked her. And then she went and told some people we got into a fight, but there was never a single word exchange between me and her. So I don't know where that came from. And then I got scrapyard fighters hitting me up like, bro, what the fuck is going on? That's the whole story.
Mandy is a storyteller, bro. Listen, dog, I could literally expose her really, really bad right now, bro. I could really, really expose them, bro. Like, I don't think these motherfuckers want to open that can of worms with me, though, bro. Because I will really fuck a family up like that, bro. Don't do that. But yeah, no, that bitch is. I mean, let me not call her a bitch. I'm gonna try to be cool.
Bro, and I don't even.
But no, like those
Right.
motherfuckers, bro, are something else, bro. Like, and it's just how they are, bro. I don't want to get on here to give them clout or even like give them the airtime or the screen time for us to be talking about them. But it's just bullshit and blatant disrespect to how they treat people. And they sit there and they hide behind it like oh no, like we're nice and we're friendly in this and we're so welcoming in this. But I, to be real with y'all, and they are the fakest motherfuckers in the whole entire thing. They're not part of Street Beefs anymore, but they are like the fakest motherfuckers in Street Beefs, bro. 100%. Talk about everybody, bro. Don't got, you know what I'm saying? Like just
And
thinks
the
that they're
thing
better than
is,
everybody. Like and that's just what they do. And I've dealt with it firsthand. Like I've
I
called
don't
Fire
have
Chicken
any.
out, like, hey, bro, if
I
you
don't
want
have
to
any
fight,
hard
bro,
feelings.
we can put the gloves on and throw the fuck down. Let me know. I'll do MMA with your
I
bitch ass.
saw
Throw the
that.
gloves on. And he didn't want to respond. He didn't want to do it. So it's like, bro, if you're gonna talk all that talk, bro, then make sure you're gonna walk all that walk. But he's only gonna try to threaten or come at the people that he feels like he can probably fight with or like have a chance with, you know what I'm saying? Like whatever, and try to talk that talk. And bro, it's not gonna go down like that. There's a reason that you don't talk how you do to other people, you know what I'm saying? There's a reason you keep it at a certain line with others. So yeah, I don't rock with him, bro. And I'm sorry you had to go through that, bro, because everyone knows the type of work you all be putting in over there at the Yankee and the Burbo to just get the content out and keep the shit moving and grow your guys' channel, bro. Ain't nobody shitting
Well,
on
that's the
fire
thing. I
on
don't have any
Fire
hard
Chicken, so
feelings. I
go
got no
ahead.
hard
Yeah,
feelings to Fire Chicken or Mandy or the Scrapyard BU. And I love the Scrapyard fighters. This ain't against them. It's just when they spoke out. But I will say, bro, when you're I've been doing this for a little over 5 years. I built real relationships with people.
Yep.
He's been
Yep.
doing it for 5 years and built enemies. And I'm like, if you're playing the victim every time something happens, maybe you're just the common denominator. But like, I
That's
don't have
what I
any
was,
like
yeah.
ill will.
Go ahead, keep going, Jay. Sorry.
No, I'm just saying I don't have ill will. Like, this isn't why we got into this. Somké and I always talk about this with MMA Underground.
Yeah.
Like, this is supposed to be fun, lighthearted. Like, it's supposed to
Yeah.
be on the fighters. It's not supposed to be anything else but highlighting the fighters. And it really annoyed me that I even had to get brought into this because I joked with one of my cousins the other day. I was like, little over 5 years, and this is my first internet beef.
Yeah. I
yeah.
mean,
It point blank, it's not right, bro. It's not right. It's not warranted. You know, I won't air out my situation with Fire Chicken. You know, we handled that personally already. But as far as what has been done in regards to the platform, in regards to the podcast, in regards to uh, getting the word out, that shit ain't right. You know what I
yeah.
mean? Whatever issues you have with whoever, that shouldn't have anything to do with me, my producer, or the guests that I have on the show. Because ultimately, we're trying to build a bridge, and we're trying to get people to connect. You know what I mean? In ways that they probably wouldn't. You know what I mean? Uh, there's nothing wrong with seeing another fighter from another branch on your Facebook group, because you know what? You might just find someone in your branch wanting to know about someone else from another branch. Hey, I like this fighter, and I wouldn't have found out had I not seen, XYZ. You know, there's missed opportunities when you block, when you block us like that, and when you block us unwarranted. You know what I'm saying? Because you have issues that truly have nothing to do with me, nothing to do with, my producer, nothing to do with my guests. You know what I'm saying? But you know what? At the end of the day, what's done is done. We see what it is fully, and we move on, and we push forward, and we continue to do what we've always done. My objective in terms of my podcast hasn't changed, regardless to the factors around that keep changing. We're seeing a lot of change in this past season. We've seen a lot of change, or we've seen a lot of things come to light, which looks like changes. You know what I'm saying? But ultimately, we're going to continue to do what we do, because what we're doing is right and it's just, and that's why we have fighters on every single week. You know what I'm saying? We
Fighters
have a
who
good
say,
time.
fighters who say, "Oh, I'd love to fight in the scrapyard." Yet there's a response that if it's West Coast, I don't want to promote it because how does it help the
Hmm.
scrapyard? Which is
Hmm.
that's wild to me.
It's crazy. It's crazy. It's selfish. It's I don't even know the other words to use for it, but I feel like selfish is the right word. You know what I'm saying? Like I just think it's crazy, especially if in previous times we were all under one banner. So I feel like us all collaborating makes sense. And I feel like if you're just like the only one that doesn't really want to cooperate and collaborate because you feel like it doesn't benefit you, then you're not really looking out for the greater good of the group or pushing the group or furthering the group. You're just trying to further yourself and maybe line your own pockets and maybe what it's doing for you. So
Yeah,
it kind of just
I've
shows like the type
never.
of person he was at the end of the day, bro. And at the end of the day, if everybody has a problem with you, bro, it's you know what I'm saying? It's got to be you at the end of the day, right?
I've
Everybody
never
is not
sided
gonna
with.
lie on you.
Yeah, my mom used to always say, everybody, everybody ain't wrong. Everybody here ain't lying, bro. Like, you can't have 100 motherfuckers right here telling me a lie, and you're the only one telling me the truth, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's how, so that's how I look at it. So, but hey, it is what it is, man.
Well, I'll
His
just end with
loss.
saying that I've never tried to make the podcast channel about myself. I like being in the cut better. I like producing and running stuff better. But I will say when it comes to like expanding branches and doing that kind of thing, Diesel doing his thing, bro. Diesel doing his thing with this Dirty South. So I'm excited to see Dirty South fights again.
That
Of
was a beautiful
course.
segue. Beautiful segue.
Hey, can y'all hear me?
We can hear you, bro.
Yeah.
All right. uh, yeah, thanks, man. Appreciate it. What's it called? I didn't know how it was gonna turn out, you know, but it was. We had some good fights, and I think it's a good start for the next event. It's gonna be a banger event for sure.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, I'm just getting in late. I couldn't get my signal to work. My connection is still slow now, but at least y'all can hear me, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, we can hear you.
yeah, bro. You
Yeah, our
at least
scene's
from what
still
I've seen
lagging
so
like crazy.
far, bro. Huh? I was gonna say from what we saw,
No, just
man,
I'm
you
still
you
lagging.
really
Hey, but how did you guys?
Ah, we gotta buy this fool a motherfucking hotspot, bro. Drive to
damn,
Starbucks,
Bro.
dog.
it happens. But I was gonna say, man, he
Love you,
really
Diesel.
from the three fights I saw, he really carried that event. You know what I mean? As far as his presence and shit.
I was gonna say the same. I think his presence was the main thing that like made that event from the videos I've seen. But keep going.
Hmm. Oh, that was pretty much it. Yeah, I wanted
Yeah.
him
Well, I mean,
to elaborate.
yeah. I mean, I mean, I guess just to add on to that too. Then I mean, yeah, like I thought his like presence of like um I mean, like I see him as the branch leader, so I'm gonna say it as it is. I think you know what I'm saying, like as him as like the branch leader and like the guy, you know what I'm saying, doing the announcements and shit. I feel like it was just cool, straight to the fucking point. Let's get it going. And I like how he's like this ain't no fucking boxing match, bro. Like this is a fight, bro. Like y'all
Hmm.
motherfuckers just saw yourselves in the street. Y'all about to fight. This ain't no match. Like you guys are gonna fight. Like that
Yeah,
shit. I think that was so hard, bro. I was like, damn, that's pretty clean. Because
Let's
I've also thought about different ways that even we could do intros into the
And
West
back
Coast because I feel like they've
to the
been the
audio.
same since we started.
let's not overgloss the fact it looked like Lionheart, and that was fucking awesome. Like that one fight in Lionheart with all the cars around. Like as a fan, I was like,
Bro, it's like
okay,
never back down at the end of the movie when all
yeah,
the cars pulled up and shit. I was like, bro, that was tough, bro.
yeah,
It
yeah,
just it also kind of makes me miss like the days when we had just like the hay bales or the fucking just people around, like shit like that.
yeah.
Like that was pretty tough.
The early years for sure. Yeah,
Yeah.
hell yeah.
Deez, are you in the stream at all though? Are you in the audio? No, probably not. It's all good. But man, yeah, I kind of want to get his perspective on that, man. I'm not gonna lie, I only got to watch half of the first fight that dropped, and then I watched Dennis the Menace his whole fight. Um, but man, just like we said, like great like ambiance, bro, of like the area. Like the ambiance was cool. His
Hmm.
presence was dope, and he like made his presence well known. Um, like straight to the action. I mean, who the fuck was the ref? Was the ref Diesel too, right?
No, they had
Oh
at
yeah,
least I
yeah, they had
saw.
some other fool. Yeah, they had some other fool,
Yeah,
right?
they had
Yeah,
someone else, and then I seen Dennis in one fight was repping. So looks like they had a couple people switch off.
yeah.
Gentlemen, I'm gonna bring in the fighters, and maybe they can give their perspective on the event. How about that?
Let's get it.
Okay,
Let's
cool.
get it.
What's going
All
on?
right.
What's good?
It's brother Bruce Leroy. What's up, y'all? How y'all doing, man?
Doing
Hello, I'm
good,
doing
man.
all right.
So
How are y'all?
good,
Alejandro.
man. Good. We definitely waiting for y'all's fight to come out. We got Bruce Leroy and Bates Brawler. These two had a title match over at the Dirty South. And we
Okay.
got Twitch over here. What's up, Twitch? Your mic is muted.
Oh, what's up?
Chilling, brother, chilling. So man, you guys let's go in order, man. You guys talk to us about your experience at the Dirty South event that just went down. You wanna start with yours, Twitch?
Oh, yeah. I feel like y'all were right. Like when Diesel was saying, like, "Oh, this is a real fight, not a boxing match." And that was definitely the energy. But like everybody there was just super cool, and like it was all love, and shit. Everybody was like, "Man, like good match and everything." Like it was street beefs, but like it wasn't like real beef. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody was real cool.
Yeah. And I'm honestly glad to
Who
hear
did you
that, bro,
fight?
because
Hmm?
I was
My
just saying,
fault,
I
Smoke.
was just saying, I'm actually glad to hear that. You know what I'm saying? That he's like, it's like, it's street beef, but it's not like beef. Like everybody's got love. Like that's cool. And I'm actually glad to hear that. Like, because Diesel's from the West Coast. So it's cool that he kind of like just carried that energy over. You know what I'm saying? I feel like because I feel like all street beef should be like that. You know what I'm saying? Just chill with everybody. So that's awesome. Y'all had that experience too. But go ahead,
I feel
Somké.
like fight wise, people were brawling, but nah, everybody
Yeah.
was just having fun.
Yeah. But it was all love. Like it was chopping it up. Like y'all had known each other for a minute, right? Yeah, that shit's awesome, bro. Go ahead, Somké.
Who did you end up fighting, Twitch?
Well, I fought this old guy, man, but he was mean.
You don't remember the name? Fight name?
It was literally was old something. I forgot what his full name was. but no, I was just my brother-in-law was on Street Beefs like 5 years ago, Bermuda, and he just
Oh
trained me
shit.
for
Okay.
he just trained me for a month because he was like, "Oh, do you want to do it?" And my wife was like, "Do you want to do it?" I was like, "Sure, why not?" I've never even been in a fight before, so I was looking for somebody with little experience.
Nice. And
And
shit, man. Go ahead, Smoke.
how did that fight go for you, bro? Your first fight. I know you said it was your very first fight ever in life. Like, how did that go for you? How did you feel after? You don't have to give too much if you want to wait till the video drops, but I mean, how did you feel afterwards? Being it was your first fight.
Well, with just 1 month of training, and I just been sparring with Bermuda, who's like probably 60 pounds lighter than me.
Yeah.
Dude, I was so nervous. Like I came in kind of confident, and then I was just like, feel like I wasn't like in a kind of fighter mentality. I was just trying to get over like the nerves and everything.
Hmm.
But next time, like Diesel said, there's gonna be another event in San Antonio.
Yeah.
Definitely gonna
Right.
be there.
Yeah, that's cool. It makes you want to come right back to it though, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, I always say like the first fight will tell people a lot about themselves.
Mm-hmm.
So it also let you know if you ever want to do this again or if it's gonna be your last time. So
Mm-hmm.
it's cool that it made you want to come back too for the next one.
Facts. Bruce Leroy and Bates, man. You guys had a title match, man. MMA. Let's get into it, bro.
No, yeah, absolutely, man. Alejandro was dope. I remember he pulled up, and I was kind of nervous because I thought I wasn't gonna get matched up with anyone. And he came probably about halfway through the event or whatever. And yeah, him and his kids and whatnot. And he pulled up out the car, and I believe it was the owner of the ranch that we were on. He's like, "Yeah, man, looks like you're gonna be able to fight somebody. We got somebody you just pulled up. We're gonna match you up with them." And I talked to Alejandro, really cool dude. And we were pretty much the last fight, I believe, of the event or what have you. And he was throwing them, man. That first round was all Alejandro, man. And I couldn't really adjust, and I was only just like throwing kicks and whatnot. But he definitely got it for sure. And at the end, we smiled and we kind of laughed or whatever. He's like, "Yeah, bro, like you came out of nowhere with those fucking kicks, man." I was like, "Shit, you were fucking banging the fuck out of my face, bro." And we kind of both chuckled and whatnot. And we took the photo or what have you. But I told him, I was like, "Hey, man, I'm gonna need that again, though. I was like, I'm gonna need that again." Yeah. But no, it was super dope. I guess getting there was it was interesting because originally we were supposed to be there at 6 a.m. And so I showed up there like hella early, but I guess something happened with Diesel and he ended up posting like another like post or whatever on the sign up. Was like, "Hey, actually, like the event's gonna be at 9." So I ended up being there like stupid early. Like it was funny a little bit, but it was good. It's been a while, a long time since I was actually like in a real combat or like a fight situation. And I definitely saw the footage or saw some footage, and I was like, okay, I need to work on this. I need to work on this. I need to work on that. And I'm looking forward to the next bout. Alejandro again, he did his thing, and he was definitely the better fighter that day. And I just can't wait for the next scrap. It was dope.
That's what's up, brother. What real quick before we get to Alejandro, what how many fights had you had prior to this title match?
Oh, just one, and that was actually in Street Beefs West Coast. That was a while back.
What?
And, it was the Halloween event. It was Bruce Leroy versus Black Dragon, and I believe I was probably like about like 20 pounds lighter then. Definitely way more active then. And honestly, I wish I would have kept that train rolling back then, but life and shit like that kind of got in the way. And this is definitely I guess the desire that I have for quite some time, but finally, just in regards to my life, which is very different back then and how it is now, it's just a bit more stable. And I was like, what, let me pursue this again. Let me tap back into this aspect of myself. So, hey, I'm definitely rusty for sure, but I'm definitely motivated to get back into a level of just like crispness, a level of just being able to just kind of like more. How can I say cohesively or coherently just get in that flow state and things like that, because I definitely did not do that this bout. But it's part for the course. You win some, you lose some, and I can't complain.
Well
Hell
said,
yeah.
man.
I mean, Bates, what about you, brother? How did that fight go for you from your perspective? How was you feeling? How many fights did you have in the yard previously?
In the yard, that was my first fight, man. But I mean, prior to that, just out here, fucking had like 3, 4 fights. All of them just bare knuckle.
Oh,
But
okay,
all of them
shit.
just none of them were planned or anything. It's all fucking on some animosity type shit. It's all
Okay.
older or anything like that. But man, my experience, it was great. I fucking loved it. I drove like 6 hours from Lubbock, Texas to San Antonio. And I had an angry baby mama. I had an angry 2-year-old in the car, and I just hopped out the car and started scrapping with Bruce Leroy. He's throwing these monster kicks at me, man. But I really did love it, and I'm happy that I was able to get the split decision win. But I was really like unhappy with myself because I didn't really get to do anything that I trained, that I practiced, that I've been, just putting in work for years, and I just went out there and just kind of just swang and bang.
Mm.
Oh, there goes Bruce Leroy in his old fight right there. I
Bro,
seen that
Street
video.
Beefs West Coast
Yeah.
12, fam.
Yeah.
Well, as soon as I
Hell
popped
yeah.
this shit up, I was like, I remember this shit, bro. I was like, that's crazy.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
so but
love
yeah,
that top he's wearing, that Bruce Lee top, man. That shit's clean. It's brown, but I love that.
Hey, Diesel said, "Show the belt, man."
Oh, let me go grab it. Let me go grab it.
My boy got the belt. Let's see.
yeah, I was gonna ask that too. What's it looking like?
I'm just excited for Dirty South fights. I'm not even gonna lie. I saw that pop up on my YouTube and I was like, "Fuck yeah!"
Yeah, it's
Yeah, the
been
dirty.
time.
Yeah, down here in Dirty South is crazy. Before I fought Bruce Lee, I was like, "You ever fought anybody from Texas?" He was like, "Nah," and I was like, "I don't know. It's gonna be different." You know what I mean? But don't hate. I know I ain't a featherweight, but I mean, it is. It's still a belt. It's
Nah, man,
Hey,
it's nice,
something.
bro.
Diesel, you a
The
fucking real
head.
one, bro.
It's clean. It's
It's
clean.
nice, bro.
Appreciate it. Nice.
Diesel,
Hell
you a
yeah.
fucking real one. You know what it is, bro. Diesel, you a real one.
Yeah, he was, man. Diesel really is. Shout out Diesel, man, freaking for giving me the opportunity to come out here and fight. You know what I mean? And giving me the opportunity again to come out and fight. You know, he's telling me to. I think I don't know if I'm spoiling anything or I don't know what, but we've been talking about it, and my next opponent might be Dre. So we're gonna see what's up with that. He seems real technical, has some nasty kicks. So if I'm not on my P's and Q's, he's gonna make me pay. You know, so I love them fights that give me them butterflies. You know.
Hey man, you just
Same.
preparation, man. Preparation is a must. It's key. As long as you got that time, that training time in, you'll be fine.
Hell yeah. Yeah.
Oh, Dre was the guy who
Uh,
fought Dennis. Okay.
yeah. And
And
I
Dennis, that's my
believe
boy,
Dennis.
man.
Dennis, he stepped in. He like finding somebody heavier than him, I believe. How much
Yeah,
is
I was
Yeah,
gonna
Dre?
say that dude
yeah.
looked way fucking bigger than Dennis. I'm not gonna lie, but
What was the weight
At least
difference? Because
15. At least 15. At least 15,
okay,
20, if I had to guess.
yeah, because that Dennis the Menace was 145, I believe, 140 something. The
yeah,
homie
he's
was
always like
almost,
45, 47.
um, Dre. Dre
What
could be
weight did you
pushing
guys fight
180.
at? What weight did you
We
guys
fought
fight at?
Light heavyweight.
Oh, okay.
205.
Damn, I mean, I'm not, shit on camera. Y'all don't look nowhere near 205, bro. I'm gonna keep it a buck with you, bro. What the fuck?
I
I
I
was
was
like, damn.
I was one that day. I was weighing like 195. That's my walking around weight, but
Yeah. Hell yeah. That's what's up, man. That's
uh,
what's up, though.
What was
yeah,
the weather like? Because that's something I couldn't really pick up on through the video.
it was hot. It was hot as
It was
It
fuck.
was
hot.
rather warm. It was
Yeah,
warm,
man.
Okay.
yeah.
I kept looking at Diesel in the jacket, and I'm like, he moving around like it's cool out there, but I know it ain't cool out there. Is it cool
That,
out there? No, it
Oh, he
can't
that's
be.
had
just
to have been
Diesel,
sweating.
bro.
He
That's
had
just
to have been
Diesel.
sweating.
Bruh, he had the beanie on. My boy was smooth though. He was smooth.
He was
uh,
looking good.
so if you guys had to guess about how many fights did you guys have that day total?
I would say like a little less than, probably like around like eight or
Like
like
eight,
eight or so.
Okay,
That's
okay.
solid.
Yeah, we've had a
because I
few of
think
those on the West Coast, smaller events. You still get those bangers.
yeah,
Man, with all the comments on the sign up on the Facebook though, I thought there was gonna be like 30 fights because there was like
Man,
150 comments of people signing up.
man.
Of
We
course.
deal with that all the time, man. All the time. Shit, I think we had
Mhm.
like 60 fights almost booked at one point for the West Coast anniversary event, and I think we only ended up with like 33. So it
I mean,
just
that's still
yeah,
happens.
pretty good.
yeah.
Yeah, like half, like nearly half. I mean, I think, what did they say? Like it was like 70 something people that commented on the post or what have you. And then
Yeah,
like only like the people that showed up. But even still, like the law of averages and things like that, sometimes you need to get that 70 just to get that 10. And it was a good turnout, in my opinion. It was definitely like I guess somewhat of like an intimate event, and definitely a smaller event. It was a lot
yeah,
like a lot
definitely.
more personable. And you were just able to connect with the other fighters more and things like that. So it had its pluses for sure.
That's dope.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, everybody was scrapping and banging, but it was a real friendly environment. Like I even had my son there. My 2-year-old son was out there chilling, walking around, watching me scrap, watching the other scraps. It was nice. It was good. I can't wait for that shit happen again.
Yeah, that's
By
cool, man.
chance, do we have a date for the next event or time period or anything like that, or we still working
Hit
on
a
that?
Diesel, you
Diesel, if you're in the comments, bro.
Hey, and do we
got an
know if it's
idea?
in San
Yeah.
Antonio or
I
somewhere
think I
else?
seen something about it, but I don't want to speak on it because I'm not sure. I'll let Diesel answer, but yeah, I'm definitely interested to like pop out. I want to come out to one of those events, man. The Dirty South events. They look pretty chill, man. Especially at that location, looked really cool, man. How was the terrain like as far as like fighting on that terrain? Because I noticed in Dennis's fight, he kept like grabbing his foot and shit.
Bro, last minute, man. Like, cause I took off my shoes. I was already warming up. I was getting ready, and I was like, God damn, man, my foot covered in stickers. And then I
Stick
turned
a bug.
I turned to Bruce Leroy, and he's like, "You cool if you wear shoes?" And I was like, "Are you kick heavy?" He's like, "Yeah." And I was like, fuck. I was like, fuck it, man, because I can't really move, and we decided to wear shoes last minute because of the terrain, man. It was pretty crazy. I don't know how Dennis the Menace and Dre were doing it, you know,
Yeah.
but they're different.
Monsters, bro. I mean, rocks is one thing, but them sticker bushes, them sticker bugs, fuck
Them
that.
motherfuckers, bro. Cripple the
Fuck
motherfucker
that.
real quick.
Hmm.
Shit, nigga be hollering in the middle of the fight. Ah!
Did you feel any like stickers on your back by chance, Bruce Leroy? Because I know for a little bit, you know, I had top position at some points.
Actually, not really, because I had on a shirt.
Okay.
But
I don't know if that
the
helps too
cool,
much.
it did for me. But
Okay.
no, or maybe it was just adrenaline. I don't know. But I definitely didn't feel it on the back or anything like that. But prior, before like we put our shoes on, definitely I felt them all on my foot, on the phalanges, on all of them, and it sucked. Yeah, I definitely really couldn't move. It was a bit immobilizing for sure. Yeah.
But like I also think that adds to like what Diesel was saying, that this isn't an MMA fight, you know, this isn't a boxing fight. This is a real
Yeah.
fight, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It adds
Yeah.
to that.
That goes back to the origins of street beefs. You know what I'm saying? You look at the OG yard, them dudes fighting out in the grass and the mud and the humidity. You know what I'm saying? How the West Coast started, niggas was out in the sand. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, we
Out.
was in the backyard, the very first event, the actual first event, we was in the backyard with hay bales, and the fucking like the ground was so uneven, bro, that you would like step and like dip into one fucking little pothole, and then yeah, man, the first event was crazy, but it's cool out, hot as a motherfucker. But like you guys said, it's just a really cool time, bro. You know what I'm saying? Everyone was pretty cool for the most part. Everyone was
Yeah.
pretty cool, so.
Absolutely.
But
I
dealing
think
with those
Diesel.
extra elements, you know?
Yeah, yeah, the extra elements are cool. I feel like it kind of makes it feel like more raw, you know what I'm saying? Like more
Yeah.
like authentic, you know what I'm saying? Like we kind of got a little bougie out here in the West Coast, the OG yard and shit, you know. So
And like I remember at some points, like when I was scrapping in like the third round, I was tired and freaking Bruce Leroy was putting the pressure. I felt like a hand on my back that was kind of keeping me from
I seen
going out
that.
the.
No.
No, yeah,
Like
he was saying that there
New
was like a
York,
boundary, I guess, like the
you know what I'm
ring. It really
saying?
wasn't the ring; it was like spray painted. So I forget who the fighter was, but
I
essentially
think
he
my
was making
phone's
sure we were just
dying.
staying in the ring and things like that. But
Yeah.
it happened to me a couple times too throughout the fight. But I think Diesel left a comment. I don't know if you guys saw it.
oh, did y'all feel I was judging and critiquing you? South
South
Austin City
Austin
Challenge.
area.
Oh, he
Okay,
said
okay.
2 months out into November.
Okay,
So be on the lookout. Yeah,
okay,
I
for
noticed in
sure.
one of the videos it looked like the referee was like behind one of the fighters pushing him in. And I'm like, that's different. You know, that's something to deal with.
Yeah,
I
no,
guess you can't
that
be
was
on the
me.
outside.
No,
Which is
no.
My phone died. I'm back. Apologize.
you're muted, Bruce. You're muted.
Thank you. But no, yeah, that was just the reason though, in regards to like why you kind of saw that like happening with the ref and things like that, because the ring was outlined. So they just wanted to make sure we stayed in the ring. Yeah.
Got you.
And honestly, like I kind of enjoyed that. You know what I mean? That they were putting because I don't know if like you have seen them old games like the Fight for New York, the Jeff Jam games, where it's just a group of people, and if you get pushed
Yeah.
back, they all push you back into the fight. You know, I kind of liked it. You know, it was sick.
Something different.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
dope.
Red fan on deck. That's different.
I liked it. I don't know.
Hey, so I got a question for all three of y'all, man. How did you guys find out about Street Beefs, and then what was your entry like? Like, how did you guys enter Dirty South the way you did?
Well, for me, I found out about it like, years ago, going back to the West Coast and things like that. And I saw about, and at that time I was definitely just way more active. And so I literally just like, watched the video, and they said something about like the Facebook group. So I ended up joining the Facebook group, got in contact with one of the hosts and things like that. And they ended up giving me a date. I told them my experience, I told them my weight, and I ended up showing up. So it was like a similar process with this. First, I just looked on YouTube, like, is there even like a Street Beefs in like, this region of, just the US we're in. And lo and behold, it was the Dirty South. And again, like, I watched the video again. They said something about the Facebook group, so I ended up joining the Facebook group and got in contact with several people there, and they gave me a date, and the rest is history.
I just knew about Street Beefs from my brother-in-law Bermuda, and seeing his fights, and then he just told me, he said, hey, like they're having a event in San Antonio. He found it. He just said, you should come out and I'll train you. And I just got about a month of training, and then I was like, man, I don't know, it sounds like fun.
Man.
Yeah, I want to say Bermuda's fight just dropped, didn't it?
Mm-hmm. On Friday.
Okay. Yep.
Man, I remember the first time I seen Street Beefs. It was back when Scarface was sitting here explaining the people's beefs, explaining what the problems they had. I just been watching it ever since, man. And then I think my cousin told me that Street Beefs was having an event in El Paso at some point or something like that. And ever since I found that out, I just been messaging, trying to join whatever Facebook group I could, and then eventually got in touch with David, and here we are.
Damn, that's crazy. You called him David. That's wild. I mean, I know who that is, but yeah.
Yeah, because I just seen his name, when we were talking.
No, I just ain't. I just haven't heard that shit in a minute. But yeah. Hell yeah, no, that's what's up though. Twitch, did Bermuda fight in like OG Yard or West Coast before? I'm not sure.
He fought in I guess the OG Yard, but it's
the Virginia. Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
And he was telling me after that, after the event, he's like, man, let's go up to Virginia and do one of those.
Yeah, it's dope. I've been up there one time. It's cool.
Does sound fun. Did they do a lot of events up there?
Oh man, yeah, they do. Yeah, their events get fucking popping up there, man. Yeah, pretty
every
big,
month.
So yeah.
But I mean, don't just stop by the OG Yard. You know what I'm saying?
I think the West Coast might be closer.
Yeah, y'all can always come to the West Coast. Always.
But yeah,
well, all right.
It would be cool. It would be cool, like I said, like down the line once you guys get like maybe like 10 events in about or something like that. When we get some like more bouts in there, like maybe do like some crossover bouts now. It's like West Coast or OG Yard or wherever you guys want to travel to would be dope too to get some crossover bouts with the Dirty South guys.
Hell yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Definitely got to get more reps in and whatnot. So
yeah,
but
for sure.
For
sure. And are y'all all do like what? Just like MMA, or y'all do like boxing, kickboxing? Like what's your guys like preferred style and whatnot?
MMA, yeah.
MMA for you?
For sure, MMA. But I mean, like within that, I would say like boxing, wrestling, my two strongest styles at the moment.
Okay. What about you, Twitch?
For me, boxing, but I've been going to an MMA gym recently, just trying to kind of learn everything.
Okay.
But,
and then was your first fight in the yard boxing, or was it MMA?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, sir, yeah.
Okay. That's what's up, man. That's what's up.
What's for each one of you guys? Who are some influences, like fighter wise, that you guys might have looked up to growing up or currently?
Honestly,
I guess
man,
growing up. I'm sorry.
No, you're good. You go.
You got it, brother.
All right, shit. Without a doubt, man, Charles Oliveira. He's so fucking technical. He's clean, and I just like how he marches forward, no matter what he's doing. He's trying to end the fight. He's coming at you, crisp technique, and that's something that I would love to aspire to be like.
Oh yeah,
definitely, without a doubt. I would love to go to shoot boxing over there in Brazil. That's where MMA gym's at. It's pretty fucking clean.
I guess Anderson Silva for me, the Spider. He's elusive, and he's just very technical and things like that. And also, he's a sniper. I mean, if he wants to keep you at range, he'll do so. Or if he wants to put you on the ground, his jiu-jitsu is really good. And just those flash knockouts that he has, like whether it's going to be a teep to the face or a knee, a flying knee or elbow, what have you. It's always going to be a good bout with him. And also just his spirit, the content of his character is definitely, something that I would think to. And he's great. And also, I guess more recently, I've been looking at like Julian Jackson footage. He was like a WBC, I guess, welterweight champion, like back in like the 80s and 90s era. Bro, like he throws bombs. So I'm definitely would like to like, emulate some of that and like incorporate it, internalize it just into, my skill set and what have you. But yeah.
Yeah, that's fire, bro.
Definitely, for me, definitely Jake Paul. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, you got us
You
on that one.
trolling.
I don't know, man. Nah, I mean, I was never really into like combat sports, so I didn't really like follow any of the big names or anything. I'm just trying to like
Just do your thing.
learn. Yeah, just kind of learn about it myself, so I even understand like what's going on when I'm watching it.
I fuck with that, bro. That's real. The Jake Paul troll is funniest too. So I fuck with that. Yeah.
Well, shoot, I'm wearing the shirt because I did go to the Mike Tyson and Jake Paul fight at the Dallas Cowboys Center.
Hey, that's dope.
But I thought that was funny though.
Hey, and I don't know if it had been said, but where are all of you guys from? Like, do you guys stay where the event was at, or like y'all had to travel in to get there? Like, where are each of y'all from, or like where do y'all stay at?
I stay in Abilene, and I definitely had to travel in. It was luckily only like about like 4 hours, 4 hour
Okay.
drive.
Okay.
Yeah. Mhm.
I drove in from Lubbock, Texas, about 6 hours in total.
Okay. Sick. Is that like just to get there, or all the way back too?
No, that was just to get there, and
Oh,
that's
you a
because
real one.
yeah, and I drove overnight too. I left like at fucking 10, 11 in the morning. Pulled up there, rested for like 30 minutes, and just started scrapping.
Hell yeah.
Definitely,
Hell yeah.
definitely want to get there a little bit earlier this time so I can center myself and focus, think about what I
Yeah.
need to do.
No, I'm from the other side of San Antonio, so it's like an hour-long drive.
Okay.
But,
Okay.
it wasn't bad at all.
Yeah. That's what's up though. It's dope to see, especially like the people that got like driving like along, like you said, 6 hours. Like that's a commitment you got to make, bro. And even you 4 hours, that's a commitment you got to make. You know what I'm saying? So not only are you like, what I'm saying, you showing up to fight, but I mean, you going through that drive 4 hours. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna turn around. I mean, maybe you will, maybe you won't, but you ain't gonna turn around. So you're like going through that, going through maybe what's gonna happen in the fight. You know what I'm saying? The whole ride there too. So it's cool that y'all just show up and shows y'all commitment to it, bro. It's dope to see, man. So that's
Facts.
what's up, man. Shout out to y'all, bro.
Can
For
I
real.
ask a question?
We was waiting on it.
Well, just because I'm looking at Bruce Leroy, and I've talked to him before. He probably doesn't remember, and I think of The Last Dragon right away. So my question is, if all three of you could finish a fight any way, what would be your perfect way to finish a fight?
Probably like a suicide kick, like on some Michael Jai White shit, or like a from Blood and Bone. It's just flashy, looks good, super dope, and if you get it to connect, it's just flush. It's just something about like putting your foot on someone's face. I don't know, like in a very like rigorous fashion, being a kick. It's beautiful. It's like poetry in motion. Or
Hell
even like a
yeah.
Jean-Claude Van Damme, like just that original split kick, like back in like Bloodsport or something like that. It's just dope.
Hey, Bloodsport.
Shoot, I did boxing, so only got about so many different things that you can do to finish a fight. But
And then a tiger uppercut, bro.
yeah, I mean, I was gonna say like
Hit him with
like
that Ryu.
Yeah.
I was gonna say like a hook to the head and just a knockout. Like I feel like that. I didn't get a knockout, but that's definitely the goal next event.
And
Yeah.
shit, if I had to pick, man, when it comes to finishing a fight, it's all great, submissions, KOs, things like that. But I think it makes a bigger statement, man, like dominating someone for 5 rounds and they're coherent and they're awake throughout the whole thing and they're unable to do anything about it, just dominating someone for 5 rounds or for just the entirety of the fight, however long it is. I think
Yeah.
that's something that I would rather have than finishes, in my opinion, or just some late finishes too. A dominant performance and then late finish coming in at the end. Anyway, honestly, that I can get it.
I fuck with that.
All right, Somké and Free Smoke, we need your answer too.
Go ahead, Somké.
I think we did this before on our show. Mine would be like a on some fantasy shit, right? Mine would be it would be a spinning elbow to the body.
Okay,
Spinning elbow,
crazy.
spinning elbow to the body, right to the rib, like a little spinning top. But I start from a hop or a jump. So you think I might go for like a high kick or something like that, but then upon the fall is when I spin into the rib.
His ribs are red, looking ass. But
His
nah,
ribs
I
are
like
Man,
mine.
that.
shit.
I like that. I was actually gonna say a spinning elbow, you know what I'm saying? But since you said that, I'm gonna go with a spinning heel kick, bro, because I've thrown that shit a few times, bro, and I can't. I'm right fucking there, bro. So I'm trying to just crack a motherfucker with it, bro. I feel like they're just so like beautiful when they're executed like correct too. Like you just like you see the whole body like go into it. That heel just crack that chin too. It's like I feel like the heel is part of the hardest part of the foot too. So you're definitely just cracking the fuck out of them, bro. So especially get a knockout with that. Ah, beautiful, bro. Beautiful. Might retire after that. Nah, I'm playing. But nah, that would be some dope shit. So for me, probably that one. What about you,
You got
Jay?
to answer too, Jay. Yup.
Yeah,
You got to answer too.
yeah.
Okay, if I could finish a fight with a hook to the body, because there is nothing like watching a fighter drop from a hook to the body because his soul and his will to fight just leaves him. You watch a UFC fight and somebody catches a nice shot and it just ended him, you're like, bro, his will to survive just left his body.
Yeah, I like that
Yeah,
too.
body shots are
A nice
crucial.
little delayed reaction body shot. Ooh, even better. Get it because you can get a few more off. You know what I'm saying? You get them with that good one, just da 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 da. And then they're like, "Oh shit, my body hurts." I'm like, "Oh yeah."
Full said, I want to lacerate somebody's liver. He said, I
Oh
want
my.
to.
Shit, you want to see that? Look up Ryu Senin versus Shinigami, part 2. That's in the West Coast. That happened in our anniversary last month.
Strays,
Yeah.
strays.
I mean, hey, am I wrong? That was a
I
straight to the
feel it.
liver,
No, I feel that.
straight
That shit was
drop.
nasty. Yeah.
You know, had me thinking it was something
El
else.
Coyote had some good body shot ones too.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah,
Oh
I do
yeah.
remember that. I do remember that, Bryson. Yeah, back at Fitness 23.
Oh yeah.
We'll have
Yeah.
knockout
Yeah.
of the champion.
Okay.
There's
Okay.
guys who sound different when they punch, and El Coyote is a guy who sounds different when he lands punches.
Yeah. That motherfucker's a body hunter, bro.
Nasty.
Like he's
His
taken
body shots are
BDW out with
nasty.
that 2 or 3 times, right?
Yeah.
He took
Yeah.
Jimmy Fit out with that shit too. Like, yeah, he takes a lot
Yeah.
of people out with them shots.
That right hand too, though. He'll load up on that right hand and oof.
Yeah, I like how he kind of like frames and then like chops and like chops
Yeah.
down. You know what I'm saying? So
He'll
he's making
frame
sure
you
you
and
can't duck
pop.
it. Yeah, I like that. Yeah.
Oh, we missing Alejandro. I was actually gonna ask you guys, how do we come up with our fight names?
That's a good one.
If you want to start us off, Twitch, and then we'll move to Bruce.
Well, I got Tourette's, and the kids in middle school used to call me Twitch. So
Yeah.
Really?
that'd be my fight name, I guess.
Okay.
Really? Wow, interesting.
Yeah, for me, it's more so like starting back in like I guess like middle school or things like that. Just a couple scraps or what have you that I would get into, and people would always like compare me to like Bruce Lee or Bruce Leroy because I just prefer kicks. I love throwing kicks and things like that, and so it kind of like started there, and I kind of just carried it with me. But yeah.
So,
And Bates, I had just asked when you dipped out. I had asked, how did we come up with our fight name? You're muted, bro. You're muted.
Actually, bro, I didn't come up with my fight name. My older cousin, his name's Josh Alejandro. He actually has one MMA fight. I'm not sure with what organization, but his father called him the Bates Brawler 'cause he lived here in my neighborhood on Bates Street. and he told me about it, and I was like, bro, I'm taking that. That's my name, bro. You know what I'm saying? My first name is fucking. We're all related too. You know what I mean? So I'll go ahead and just take on the mantle of the Bates Brawler.
I like that because that's what it is, a mantle at this point.
Yep.
Pass
Passed
down.
down. Yep.
Yep.
So
That's dope.
hopefully I live up to it.
Hey,
I
you
like
already got
that.
the belt, bro.
Oh,
You know what I'm saying? You got time
yeah.
until, you know, the title defense. So, yeah.
And like, how are y'all? Because I know lots of people say, you know, you're not the champ until you defend it once. Like, how do y'all see that? Or like just with any sort of belt or
I,
title?
I could see that, but I mean, to me, bro, once you get that belt, bro, at the end of the day, nobody's gonna never say you weren't the champ, bro, if you don't defend it. You
Yeah,
already
that
are the
part.
champ at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? So even if you don't defend it, bro, the history books can never say that you weren't one. You know
No,
what I'm saying? So that's
definitely,
how I look at
definitely.
it. Yeah. Um, but I mean, a question I have for y'all though, all three of you guys actually, like where do you see you guys like where do you see yourselves like taking it? Like, do you guys like, you know, want to, you know, pursue this further? Like, I mean, like, do you guys want to, you know, go amateur, go pro? Do you guys want to, you know, what are your guys' like goals outside of just maybe Street Beefs, or maybe Street Beefs Dirty South is just like your hobby and that's what you like to do as well? Like, what is your guys' like goals with this, maybe, if you guys have them?
For me, I definitely would like to go amateur. I don't know about pro. That's
Yeah,
definitely a lot more dedication,
yeah,
and that's at that point it's a complete lifestyle, and you have to be, you know, just full dive, just all the way in with it. That's a big commitment.
yeah.
But definitely amateur for sure. Like I'm definitely, you know, trying to do that, and
Okay.
they, you know, just pursue it that way for sure.
Nice, nice.
Man, I just want to keep going to the MMA gym I'm going to and just go there, you know, day after day, week after week, and just learn how to get cold, you know, spar against people that are my weight, my size. Because it's kind of hard because, like, I mean, there's only one other dude at the gym. He's like 6'4", 220. So that's like the only guy I can really spar against. But
Yeah.
just get better, really. I mean, it's a good gym, and I think they would get me in some amateur fights if I really wanted to go that way. But my only goal is just to get better right now.
Yeah, that's dope. That's dope, man. And not everyone's goal is to fight, you know what I'm saying? Maybe some people's goals are just to get themselves trained and have a good lifestyle like that. So that's what's up though. And then what about you, Bates brother? What about you?
Shit, honestly, man, I'm shooting for the stars, man. I'm trying to take it as far as I can go. You know,
Yeah,
as far as I
yeah,
can take it with,
respect.
hell yeah, as far as I can take it with street beefs. You know, I want to go amateur, go hard. Hopefully, you know, go pro. You know, shout out Different Breed MMA. You know, I'm not going right now, but that's the gym that I did go to. You know, so
Hmm.
hopefully I'll be able to get back in the gym, start training a lot more seriously, and just dominate. You know, or lose. You know what I mean? Lose, get back up, just keep going. You know, but I'm
Yeah,
definitely
yeah,
shooting for the stars. You know.
yeah. I
Well,
like that. I
since
like
you
that.
all got, since you all seem to have different like avenues you want to take with this, what was advice you'd give to somebody who's thinking about fighting in street beefs?
I
Probably,
would say go for it. Oh, go ahead. My bad, brother.
Oh,
I would say probably just I don't know. Don't think that it's not a real fight. I feel like lots of times, you know, like these things with death sentence and like other people in it. Lots of people think that, you know, they're just like it's like some WWE type shit that they're just playing around. But nah, man, people out there getting hurt. You know, so
Yeah,
definitely proceed with
yeah.
caution. That's one thing I would say.
What about you, Twitch?
shoot, I would say just kind of, if like they haven't trained before, just kind of learn how to protect themselves and learn how to, you know, spar, kind of train a little bit for it, and then just do it. Because I feel like it's just something you got to do. You got to do, especially if you haven't really fought before, didn't get into fights in school. You don't really know what it's like until you get in the ring. Because like you said, it's not like a joke fight or like some with death sentence or anything. It's like people are really trying to hurt you.
Hmm.
Yeah.
No, yeah, I would say just do it, and they just try to go in there with, like, just a lion heart or warrior spirit. If you can, keep your wits about you, but also just have a will to win. Really, if you want to train before coming in, cool. If you don't train before, I wouldn't advise it. But there's nothing like the real thing, and you just kind of have to do it. There's no experience better than, like, just like the actual experience of, like, being in combat. So just go for it. Whatever happens, happens.
Yeah, I like that perspective. I feel like if you're gonna come in here to the yard or into any fight, you gotta have that like mentality, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, you gotta have that want, bro. You know what I'm saying? You gotta know that what you're getting yourself into. So I like that. But definitely, like, I feel like everybody should have a fight once in their life. I feel like it just shows them, it teaches them about themselves, whether it be good or bad, and it can improve either way from it. So
I like that. I like that.
yeah,
Fact.
yeah.
I'm gonna start saying that now, bro. Everybody should have a fight at least once in their life, regardless,
Uh,
male,
y-
female, fucking
yeah, 100%, man. That's
trans.
just that's how I feel, bro. Like, everyone should experience it, and it doesn't have to be a bad experience. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't have to be a bad experience. It can be something good, as long as you take it that way. I feel like, so
And
they're all they're all like
it doesn't have.
lessons.
I was gonna say it just doesn't have to be for animosity either.
Exactly, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Y'all saw that firsthand at the event. You guys were just at. Uh, I think Street Beef started off as a situation where we're trying to solve beefs, we're trying to solve issues, but it evolved into a situation where, hey, let's go compete. Let's go get ourselves together. Let's get healthier. Let's get, competitive. Let's be more confident. Let's be, get on our shit. That's kind of what Street Beefs is kind of evolved into. Beautiful thing, man. Beautiful thing.
yeah, and
And it's
it's cool
still
too.
there for people who need to solve beefs, right? Like that's
Yep,
the great thing
yep,
too. It's become so much more. But if you have a
Yeah.
beef, you can do it in an organized, more safe way to settle that. And then we talk it to death, but the community can never be talked about enough. Like, it's just an amazing community.
Facts.
Yeah, and I'm glad to be a part of it. You know what I'm saying?
yeah. I think it's cool because it's not like a place where, like, obviously there's winners and losers, but you're always going to be respected at the end of the day for getting in there. You know what I'm saying? Because like Bruce Leroy said, it's like about having like a lion heart, a warrior spirit, or like in Muay Thai we call it like a Jaisu, which is like a brave heart. They call it like a strong heart. Like you show a lot of heart in your fights, and that's really what people should hang their hat on at the end of the day. Not so much the outcome, but what I'm saying, if you got that heart and if you showed that spirit, so it's cool, and everyone's gonna get respect for it at the end of the day. It's cool as hell. So yeah, this community was probably one of the best things that's happened for me, bro. So I'm glad y'all are getting to experience this shit as well, man. It's dope. It's a dope thing to be a part of.
Yeah, absolutely. And then I don't know if you guys saw Diesel's comment again, but I feel like you guys kind of
Yeah.
spoke on it earlier. Yeah.
Yeah, I think he cut out when we were talking about it, but Diesel, we all complimented you, bro. We
Yeah.
felt like that was a great addition to what you were doing.
Yeah. I think it was raw. I think it was authentic. And I think it let people know off the jump what they're here for. Like, it's not a fucking game. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is
Yeah.
we here to fight, bro. Someone's gonna get hurt, someone's gonna lose, someone's gonna win. You know what I'm saying? So, and that's just what it is, man. I feel like it made
Yeah.
everybody lock in from what I've seen so far.
And also too, it's a good way to brand the Dirty South. You know what I
Hmm.
mean? It's a good way to separate what is the Dirty South versus the West Coast versus the OG yard.
Yeah. Well, because every branch has like their own swagger at this point, right? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, everyone knows the OG branch is kind of just like, they do all sorts of shit. They do like, they have like the death sentence guys, and they have, what I'm saying, like the super top guys like Venom Black and guys like that. And they're real like, pretty about like respect and shit over there. And then in the West Coast is more so we're all about the respect, but we're like, we talk shit to each other, you know what I'm saying, do this and that. And And then in the Dirty South, so he's got like that like raw type of like vibe to it, and that's what I fuck with. Like everyone's got like their own type of vibe to their yards, you know. So it's pretty
Yeah.
sick. I like it a lot.
And also, too, Diesel brought up a good point. He mentioned how really the way the Dirty South branch is being ran is kind of an offshoot of the West Coast. Because if you look at Diesel, you look at Nasty Native,
They
both of
both
those guys
started
are
there.
West Coast, West
Mhm.
Coasters. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? So there's that connection there, you know?
And they both are like OGs of the West Coast because I think Nasty Native's first event was like, fuck, maybe like Streetbeefs West Coast 6, maybe. And then I think Diesel's, he sat right next to me for Streetbeefs West Coast 1, like the whole event. So, I mean, like these guys are fucking OGs in it, you know what I'm saying? So they know how it goes. And it's cool as hell. It's kind of like it feels like another part of the West Coast, you know? It's cool as hell.
Yeah.
It's also like we got
It's the
fucking Mortal
community.
Kombat stages, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like how many yards we got, dog?
That's a good question. Where can folks find and support you guys? You guys have any social medias, any plugins you want to do?
Alejandro Perez, just look me up, follow me on Facebook, Instagram, Prince of Darkness.
Right on.
Other than that, I got nothing.
Yeah, I'm gonna drop y'all a follow after this for sure. What about you, Twitch?
Shoot, I don't really got social media, but you can find me in the ring, I guess, man.
Yeah, like
Hey,
I
put
like
that
it,
on the
bro.
shirt, bro. I'll
I
buy
like
it.
it.
Bet.
I'll pair it Twitch. Yeah, I don't really have social media like that.
Okay.
Well, shit,
I take
there
my
you have
free.
it.
On Facebook, you can't find me on Facebook. Yeah, I'm Arthur Richardson III. That's my government. That's about it, though.
AR3.
That's what's up, man. Hell yeah, that's what's up.
Hell yeah.
How
All
long
right,
you
I
been
want to
fighting
say,
for? How
Go
long
ahead,
you been
Jay.
fighting? Free Smoke?
Oh, how long have I been fighting?
Yeah, or training or
I mean, so I've been training for like 4 years. I started I guess kind of like almost 5, but I didn't start training till like maybe like a year into this shit. Like I started Street Beefs off like what Twitch said, maybe like a month or two off of training. I had just lost weight, bro. I went from like 200 pounds to like 140. And I fucking was like, I'm gonna just scrap, you know what I'm saying? So I started there, and then now I train every day, bro. I'm doing it in like the AMI scene now. So, but yeah, I train 6 days a week, bro, and that's you know what I'm saying? Like you said, lifestyle, bro, lifestyle now.
hell yeah.
It changed my lifestyle, bro. So you know what I'm saying? It could do that shit for anyone.
Hey, Free
How
Smoke,
long
how
has
much
it been
you weigh?
since your last fight?
What's
On
up?
Street Beef. How long has it been since your last fight on Street Beefs?
Fuck, like 3 years, 2 years, 3 years,
Oh, shit.
something like that.
Hell yeah.
Shit, yeah, I can't remember. At least 2 or 3 years for sure. Yeah.
Hey, and what are you weighing in at, Free Smoke?
From my like 130 to 135. Yeah.
Yeah, I was
That's where
gonna
I'm
say,
at right now.
you probably get mad at me, but man, you should make a comeback to Street Beefs and fight Bermuda.
Man, they've talked I mean, we've talked about maybe doing one in Street Beefs again, but it's just been so damn active, like amateur wise, it's kind of hard to really, you know what I'm saying, like jump in between that. And I don't want my coaches to be on my ass either. So
Like, what is this you're doing on YouTube?
yeah, bro. That's the I mean, unless I'm like fully masked up, bro, or something, there's no way. Yeah. There's no way. But fuck it. Jay, what was you about to ask? I know you had something to ask before.
no, I just wanted to say that I just want to thank everybody in Street Beefs and like everything for accepting us from Yankee and the Brit into the community. And I really mean it. I say that, but like, it's been such a blessing with all the relationships I've made and everything like that, man. And I just appreciate you all.
Hell yeah, bro. Much love, much love.
Appreciate you, brother. Shit, if it wasn't for Street Beefs, man, I mean, me and you wouldn't have connected. We wouldn't have had the podcast and shit. So,
Yeah.
you know, that's a major thing, man. Major thing.
Yeah, and that's
No,
the thing I
I've met
love
a lot
too.
of people through this, but you and Hitman, Somké, I'm like, yeah, those are really down for me if I need anything. And there's other people who reach out and appreciate it, but you and Hitman have always like been there, so I appreciate you all.
Yeah.
Sir.
See, and
Yes,
that's
sir.
the thing about Street Beefs too, man, and especially like the West Coast and shit that I've experienced is like, we've connected and made like lifelong friends with this shit, you know what I'm saying? So, I know the Dirty South, throughout your guys' events, you guys are gonna do the same shit, you know what I'm saying? You guys are gonna become like lifelong friends in this shit now, you know what I'm saying? Y'all gonna know each other for the rest of your life. Y'all are like linked for the rest of your lives, bro. It's cool as hell, you know what I'm saying, to make these relationships through this fight game, bro, because it really brings people so close together. So y'all are gonna love this experience, bro, for real. Because I've met people like Somké, I've known him for fucking what, like 4 or 5 years at this point now. Even Jay, bro, like 4 or 5 years at this point. Diesel 5 years, and these guys I still talk to on the reg. So it's dope, bro. It's cool as hell. Cool as hell.
Facts.
Corona.
I think the word of the month last month was it's a brotherhood.
Who's this? Diesel's
Diesel, we
Diesel.
back. We loading.
Someone said Corona. Corona said I fought in San Antonio if y'all want me on.
Sign up.
Diesel disappeared?
No, I'm in the chat now. I'm in the stream now with audio only.
Okay. I mean, well, shit. Let's hear from you, bro. Let's hear like your perspective on it. Because I know we've only had you in the chat.
Yeah, like I just want to say to all three of our guys here up on stream, when I say this is a real fight, this is not a boxing match. Like, I expect to see, you know what I'm saying, the fighters go and fight like they would any other day and any other place or time. And all y'all did that, you know what I'm saying? So, thoroughly impressed. And it's almost like, it kind of feels like an initiation.
Sorry, y'all.
Like,
Diesel
for me
calling us from
personally,
jail.
my close circle, I don't really want, yeah, I don't want people around me who I don't trust aren't gonna actually fight. You know what I'm saying? When the time comes, so I appreciate that y'all showing that y'all solid dudes and shit like that. And what's it called? Just for the hosts, I wanted y'all to talk about, you know what I'm saying, your history and streets from like how you found it all the way up to now. Not really like the whole entire story, but just to give these guys a little bit of context. And then the last thing I want to say is for the guys here on stream and for anyone listening that might have fought at the last event, I want you guys to dive into this channel here, Heart in the Fight, as far back as you can go and get the history of Street Beefs West Coast, really soak it in so you know, like, you know what I'm saying? Because how Free Smoke said, we've made lifelong friends, and it's all documented here on the channel, Heart in the Fight. So if you want to go back and like, get the entire full history of Street Beefs West Coast, that's like an assignment that I'm giving you, you know what I'm saying? I want you guys to be up on the history of the organization that you just joined. And your initiation was this fight that you just had, you know what I'm saying? So I think that it's not like a gang initiation because nobody got jumped in, you know what I'm saying? But like, it kind of feels like that, like a rite of passage in a sense, you know? So, but yeah, that's all I want to say. I'm just gonna be chilling here, you know what I'm saying? And you guys talk.
Yeah,
You want to start that off?
yeah, I mean, I like that. I like what he's saying. It's basically like an initiation. I remember when we had Dennis the Menace on the West Coast. I remember we were fucking killing him in the group chat, bro. Like torching his ass, bro. Like just man, bro, roasting the fuck out of him, bro. And he could not take it, bro. Like he was ready to crash the fuck out, bro. And when he got here, he saw like how we are in person. You know what I'm saying? He fought twice that day. Um, and he's just cool as fuck, bro. I picked up Dennis from the airport, let him sleep on the couch, drove him to the event. He stayed in my house the whole weekend. You know what I'm saying? And he had a great time, bro. And he's our guy for life now, bro. We're trying to bring him out for all the time, you know. So it's really cool to see. Um And like Diesel said, I started early in the branch. When I was at Streetbeefs West Coast 1. I was there with Diesel that day. Um, fuck me, I took an L that day. You know what I'm saying? So and the shit happens, bro. But it made me want to keep coming back and keep getting better. And I did like 8 to 10 fights, became champ in the org, bro. And then I was like, I'm about to go and do this AMI stuff now. So now I just help host the events and run the events at the Smoke Ranch venue, which I hope all y'all can slide through once sometime and be there. You know what I'm saying? And fight at that venue. But that's just any type of info you need to know on me and history about my time in the Street Beefs West Coast and where I started from and where I went. If Somké wants to hop in, talk his side as well.
Yeah, man. So once again, I'm Somké. Currently, I am the main boxing ref at the West Coast. But I started off as a fighter. Scratch that. I started off as a fan. Watching the OG Yard from the beginning, and moved around and found my way to the West Coast. And this is right around the time the West Coast started. So I see the opportunity to actually get to an event, because at the time I was actually living in Texas when there was only the OG Yard. You know what I'm saying? And there was no way I was gonna make that travel. But now we're on the West Coast and we have a West Coast branch, So fast forward, I find the gym, I find my fight team. Me and the fight team, we find Street Beefs, and next thing you know, we all fighting, and had a few fights, retired, and now I just pretty much I do the refereeing, and I do podcasting, so I do a lot of promotion for the fighters. Would love to have you guys come on me and Jay's podcast, MMA Underground. Appreciate you, Apex. And yeah, man, I'm just here, as someone to help the fighters. That's my role right now. So that's that.
Yeah.
Hey, I gotta be at the job site at like 6 o'clock in the morning, so I think I'm gonna hop off.
Do your thing,
All
big
good,
dog.
brother.
All right.
Hey, we appreciate your time, man.
Yes, sir. It's great talking to all y'all.
It was a
Catch
pleasure,
you soon,
Jay. Thank
brother.
you so
Peace,
much,
man.
man.
Yeah,
I'll
looking
say
forward to this fight
from
coming
my
out.
perspective, as a fan of Street Beefs, who one day we started this podcast about football, and then I saw the detail head kick, and I was like, hey, I wonder if Shinigami wants to come on and have a conversation. I hit that dude up, and he was just like, hey, I got to go on Pat McAfee this week, but I'll do it right after. And I was like, what? This motherfucker's going on Pat McAfee? Right? So then we interview Shinigami, then we interview Big Smile, and then next thing you know, I'm like, shit, I think we got a podcast here with this too. But then after doing it for a while, I get to meet all these relationships, and I just hit Wero up one day, and I'm like, bro, I'd love to come out to an event. And he was like, anytime. So my wife and I came out to the Hotbox Super Bowl event, man, and I thought I understood what this community was. And then I got there, and I was like, I didn't even have a fucking clue. Like, it is so close. It was such a cool experience. And that's why my wife and I are like, we got to get out to the Smoke Ranch. Plus, any chance to go to Las Vegas, I'm not going to argue. You know what I mean? Like, you get me there. But we got to get out to the Smoke Ranch, too, because I'm like, dude, I had so much fun at the Hot Box, and I got to experience another yard, too. But the way we were welcomed, I can't believe, like, the open arms we were welcomed with, and it was just so amazing. And I can't say enough good things about the community of Street Beefs. And there's people like that don't get talked about a lot, like the fighters know, but Sunshine, you know how much she's like the backbone sometimes. And if a motherfucker's short on his rent, she makes sure dude gets rent money or whatever. And she does so much for the community. And it's people like that behind the scenes that do so much too. And like, I don't think you guys get enough credit for what you do either. I don't think people understand what goes into putting on an event. And I really didn't until I kind of was paying attention at the Hot Box. And I'm like, it's a lot of fucking work, and there's a lot of people doing a lot of shit to make this happen for everybody else. So shout out to you guys.
Yeah, man. And on top of that too, man, nobody gets paid for this shit, bro. We all do this shit out the love of the sport, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like we just love the sport. We love being able to
We spend money.
do this shit. Yeah, bro. If anything, we spend money doing this
We
shit. You know what I'm
spend money.
saying? So that also just kind of shows everybody's commitment to this shit, bro. And that also I think grows us closer as a community as well because we're all wanting to be there. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like something we want to be at. So
Yeah.
it's hella cool, man. Like I said, man, you guys always welcome, bro. And I'm definitely gonna have to come and check out y'all in y'all yard too, for sure. I ain't never been to Texas yet, so I got some reasons to go, especially San Antonio, bro. There's some gyms I'm trying to check out there too. So I come fuck with y'all someday.
Yeah, man. There's no place like Texas. You know what I'm saying? We do it different down here.
Just y'all got weed is illegal out there, I heard. So that's some weak ass shit. But
Unfortunately, it is. Yeah, it's
yeah,
illegal as fuck.
yeah, I
It's
heard it's
present
crazy,
though.
bro.
It's definitely
smoke shop
present.
weed.
Oh yeah.
I got a boy that be never mind. Let me not say that on the line.
Yeah. Texas has great soil. Let's just
Yeah,
say that.
let's just
Great
keep it at
soil.
that, bro. Yeah,
The
yeah,
Great
yeah.
Plains.
Great
I
soil.
know a guy looking at us.
Uh, hey, so real quick, man. Realistically, how often do you guys see yourselves fighting within, let's say, the next coming year?
For me, probably just like whatever event that a
Okay.
Diesel's going to be hosting. Yeah, I plan on being in full attendance, God willing.
Yeah.
Man, I'm trying to fight every chance I get. You know what I mean? As long as I'm healthy and I'm able to perform, I'm down.
Oh yeah.
And
Is
I'm down
D
to
Go
fight
ahead.
for street beefs too. You know what I mean? For the Dirty South. And like I said, I'm here at I shout out Different Breed MMA. That's where I fucking going to be going here in town. So if I start fighting with them, I'm down to be doing both. If God
Oh
willing,
yeah.
if I'm able to do it.
Oh yeah. If Diesel is still in here, Diesel,
Hey,
I know the events aren't happening monthly as of right now, but do you foresee the events having a regular schedule moving forward in the near future?
Good question.
yeah, right now our next event's gonna be in 2 months. And as far as the future goes, I think after the holiday season, so we'll have an event late November, and then we probably won't have another event until February, just because like with the holidays and the weather and things like that. But as far as regularly, yeah, after that we want to do monthly, every month, so we can get the brand popping and get some activity going and really build like this is like I take it serious. I'm saying? I want these guys to understand that like we're not training for combat, but this is good, real life combat experience. So if you find yourself in a situation where you have to do hand-to-hand combat, like you're ready, bro. Like you know what it's like, and you know what it's like to fight 6 minutes. So you got at least 6 minutes anyway. This other dude, most people don't really have 6 minutes of fighting them. So it's like giving you like a crazy advantage over the everyday average individual. And I think that if we all have that same exact experience, that mindset, when we come together, bro, like nothing can stop us. You know what I'm saying? And you have to really like understand that in order to be part of the group, be part of the circle, the inner circle. You know what I'm saying? Because if you don't know what it's like to fight your life, and when you're in the street beefs ring, for me at least, when I'm losing or when I'm in a spot that I don't want to be in, I feel like I'm about to fucking die, bro. So like the fight comes out of you, like fight and death fight type shit. So the more that you experience that, the more easy it will be to activate it when you need to. You know what I'm saying? So it's really like a hidden benefit to this shit, and people don't understand like, why do you fight? You don't get paid, you shouldn't be, it's illegal, blah blah blah. Like, yeah, you just don't get it, because you just don't get it, you know what I'm saying? And I want to be around people who get that and show that every time they fight. So that's why I want to do the events as often as possible, so we can get together like on a regular basis, and we won't forget forget each other's faces and stuff like that. And so that's just gonna like, you know, grow the branch into, you know, something similar to Street Beefs West Coast. And like I said before, it's a West Coast branch at heart. You know, me and Cody Nasty Native are both from the West Coast, and the events, they read just like West Coast events, so it would be dope as fuck to have y'all out. So the quicker that y'all can get out, I think that'd be dope. Maybe sometime in February or March, you know, we have like a fusion event or some shit, West Coast and Dirty South fusion event. I don't know, you know, we'll figure it out. But I just want to thank you guys. I know that we lost 2 already, but thank y'all for coming on. And we really appreciate your time and, you know, putting your bottom line for us out there. And, you know, I just want y'all to know that I see what y'all have done so far. And I can't wait to see what y'all are going to do in the future. And with that, we'll go ahead and wrap. So y'all want to just say a couple words and then we'll get it wrapped.
Yeah. Go ahead.
No, I was just going to say Somké, Free Smoking Jay, and also Diesel. It's been a pleasure speaking with you guys. You know, thank you for the questions. Thank you for the opportunity coming on and, you know, sharing some of my views and some of my background and, you know, just my reflection upon the event. Everything is dope, and I just can't wait to get further involved. So thank you for having me. I appreciate you guys.
Oh, yeah.
We appreciate you, bro. And definitely looking forward to your fight coming out. And definitely looking forward to speaking to you again, bro.
All righty. Thank y'all. Love.
Definitely. Yeah, I know we had to sit there and fucking decode fucking Diesel's words right here, bro. It sounded like he was rapping at some point. It sounded like he was fucking in some wooded ass forest, bro, at some point. So it's
It was
fucking
slowing
wild,
down
but
and speeding up at
it was
like how did
crazy, bro. Like it was like different cadence and shit, and I couldn't stop laughing, bro, because I'm over here just dying, bro. I'm looking at Somké, like trying not to laugh. I'm
you
fucking
see me
dying, bro.
trying?
Yeah,
I'm
bro.
trying not
So
to look at Free Smoke that the whole time because he's about like this, and I'm trying not to just start laughing.
bro,
Because
I was
at times it
fucking
sounded like
cooking, bro.
Yeah,
you ever listen to an
hilarious.
audiobook and put it on number 2 speed because that's what it sounded like at some time.
Like the 2x, or like someone sends you a voice
Yeah,
message and you speed that shit up. Yeah.
Yeah.
That shit
yeah,
was crazy, dude. I was like, what the fuck, bro? Fortunately, I could
hilarious.
understand most of it. We could decode most of it. So, but
Yeah,
I think consistency of the branch and consistency of the events moving forward is going to definitely help the entirety of the branch as a whole. I think that's what it needs. And I think once we see that, it's man, that branch is gonna really, really fucking take off, you know. So it'll be really cool, you know, to see their events moving forward and how they proceed. Diesel, I'm excited for you moving forward, bro. It's nice to see you stepping into that role, bro. Now you're gonna know what the fuck it's like to run the events, bro, because shit ain't easy, bro. Um, but man, much love to you, and I look forward to, you know what I'm saying, being at a Dirty South event and collaborating on an event with you guys being in the West Coast yard as well. So hell yeah, man. Great talk with you guys tonight, man. Appreciate it. Appreciate y'all for having me too.
yeah, man. It was great having you, bro. You did a phenomenal job. Real quick, I want to thank Jay for coming on, speaking his piece. We appreciate you, brother. Always great kicking it with you. Any final words, Jay?
Well, I just appreciate you guys giving me the opportunity to put it out there because, like I said, I normally wouldn't talk about shit, but I felt the need because the Yankee and the Brit was brought up. And with that being said, go over there and hit that subscribe. You can see Somké every Wednesday at 5:30 Pacific time. Always bringing a great guest, always holding it down. And we got 7 shows. I ain't going to run through it for you all, but just hit that notification. You won't miss any of them.
My boy got something for all y'all. That's what he means.
Hey,
Shit.
JB working. So
Putting in
if
that
you ain't into
overtime, bro.
fighting, he
Overtime
got
and
something
hustling.
for you.
Yankee and the Brit, bro. That's what we do.
Yup. Well, shit, man. Final words. I want to thank everyone watching us live, everyone watching us on replay, everyone in the comments. We appreciate you. Shout out to Daniel with Heart in the Fight. Shout out to Diesel with Heart in the Fight. Shout out to 619. Shout out to Free Smoke. Shout out to Jay. Shout out to all our guests we had on tonight. Phenomenal show. I appreciate all of you. It's a great night.
Shout out to Heart in the Fight. If you haven't subscribed, What are you waiting for? That's right.